Let's talk. Hey yo, let's get focused. Come here. Come here. Hey. I'm DT, and y'all the family. This is Fam Talk. So came here to do what? Talk. So let's talk about it. Today's episode is titled Be Patient with Her. As an individual who have talked to thousands upon thousands of women, some on dating, some sexual, some is just general conversation. I was in full-time ministry. For 4 years, I traveled and I got to talk to women and men and guys and girls all over the United States. And so a lot of times when I say things, I'm saying it not from a perspective of one woman, but multiple different women. I'm saying it as a culture. And sometimes it comes across as if I don't give as much grace to women as I'm supposed to. It's just that I know like which ones are about games and which ones are still hurt. And in these last couple situations I've been having with women, I'm realizing a lot of them are just hurt. And I had a situation with a young lady where I liked her, she liked me, everything was going great, and then she just pulled back. And she pulled back hard. I didn't talk to her for like a month. And this is somebody who I was talking to on a regular, and do I think we're compatible for a relationship? Yes. But is it a time for a relationship? No. Am I looking for a relationship? No. She just has great positive energy. A lot of women pull from me. They pull a lot of energy. It's times where I've had situations where I've had a chick spend the night with me and I wake up and I'm tired and I'm drained and she's energized. It's times where I've literally had sex with a chick and I'm tired, I'm drained, and she's full of energy and she's this. So a lot of women kind of just pull and take energy from me. And that's cool, whatever, whatnot though. But this young lady, she didn't take energy from me. She gave energy back to me, and it was a balance thing. And I ended up running into her. And we was talking, I was like, why I haven't heard from you? And then the next day we talked about it, and she told me how the word dating triggered a lot of trauma and a lot of other stuff. And what it did was it made me sit and think, it's like, you know what? So many women are afraid of being in a good relationship because they're afraid that it may end bad. Because it's times where everything was going good for them and all of a sudden it just went bad. And me and this individual, we jumped in the pool like in the deep end. I'm not gonna go in detail, respect for her. But everything happened so fast. And a part of me wanted to be mad, like, you ghost me, you did this. No, a part of me was like, did I do something wrong? And I'm like, man, you did this. And it's like, you have a person who is fragile, who is hurting. I have an option. Either I get offended and I add on to it, or do I understand it and move forward with that? It's like when you're moving, there's a box that says fragile. If it's fragile, you have to take care of it. You have to hold it a certain way. And when this particular situation, I began to think about other situations. How I was kicking it with a young lady, everything was great, and she just up and she was like, I'm afraid to get my heart away. I don't want to break again. And then she goes to me, and I'm like, and of course, like a year down the road, we end up talking. I've never brought this back up to her, never addressed it to her. And I began to just sit there, and I was like, a lot of women, well, I say this, society is cruel to men and unforgiving to men. However, life is unforgiving to women. Once a woman make a mistake or she wastes her time, she can never gain that back. If a woman get pregnant by a guy, that alters her life. It doesn't alter the man's life, it alters her life. Because every man now is going to look at her differently. That doesn't work for men. However, on the other opposite, if a woman says that a man sexually abused her, whether he did or not, he's now forever lived differently. So, it's for those people, what about? There you go. I gave an example for women, gave an example for men. We're good. But I begin to go back and think about all these situations, these conversations that I had with women. Because when I was younger, I used to talk to women and try to help women maneuver as in finding boyfriends. It's many times where I've had women who would talk to me. I was their big brother. I gave them advice. They wouldn't listen to it, which is one of the reasons why I don't give advice to women now. But I hear their stories and I remember all this stuff, how they've been tricked and how they've been manipulated, and how women are targeted by everybody. And it's like, you need to give more grace. You need to be more patient. You need to be more understanding. If she's willing to listen, she's willing to do better, I should give her a chance to do better. And I base that off the relationship of me and God. I used to ask God, I asked the Most High, why have you accepted me? Why do you bless me? Why do you do this? He said, because you're obedient. You listen. But I've done this. That doesn't matter. What are you doing now? You listen to me and you follow my instructions. So I tell women, it doesn't matter. Because I'll be honest, I part of me was like, why would I talk to a woman with kids? Or why would I talk to a woman who had multiple bodies? Or why would I talk to a woman who hair is short and this? And I realized this. As long as she's giving me what I'm asking for, and she's taking care of my needs, I don't care about nothing else. Now, of course, she has to be attractive. She has to be a certain weight because I have to be physically attracted to her. But whether she has kids, that doesn't bother me. Whether she has a sexual past, that doesn't bother me. Whether if she's known for this, this, as long as she's faithful and loyal to me and dedicated to me, I am okay with whatever comes with it. This perfect virgin bride doesn't exist. A lot of women have dealt with men who didn't mean well and taken advantage of them, and they're afraid of being taken advantage of. Now, I'm not excusing it, because I say that woman should be smart enough to know the difference. You cannot sit and yell, I don't need a man, I'm smart, I'm intelligent, and turn around and get played by men. You can't do both. But I've met women who are like, I really messed my life up. Or I really wish I could do better. Or I wish I would have made better decisions. I don't regret my children, but I wish I was smarter with them. Because people look at me like, dang, DT, you can talk to this person, this person, this person. There's celebrities I could have talked to. There's celebrities I could have slept with. There are women who are on TV and doing all this other stuff. I'm just, I would never tell. Sometimes the women be like, I've watched you, I've seen women come after you. Why do you want me? Because you're you. If you give me what I'm asking for, I'll take care of the rest. Because it's hard for me to find a woman who just gets me. I have to teach women what to do for me. That's the reason it was so special that one time the young girl who made me lunch and brought me lunch. That was special. Because I didn't ask her, like not tell her, make this. Women be like, what do you want? What do you want in a woman for her to be a woman? What does that mean? If you don't know what that means, you're not her. What do you want? 3 things. Sex me, feed me, appreciate me. And if you appreciate me, you will respect me, sex me, and feed me. It comes down to be appreciative of what I'm doing for you. You don't have to glorify it. A simple thank you, a simple I see what you're doing. A simple I'm grateful. A simple I acknowledge it. Because as a man, I understand I have to go conquer the world for my family. I just ask her to be worth conquering the world for. But a lot of women don't understand that because they've given themselves to the wrong person. And so when that person who look like the right person comes in, it scares them. A friend of mine told me, DT, you scare a lot of women because you are everything you say you are. You are that gentleman. You are that masculine leader. You are you. You sincerely care. You are genuine. If I take a young lady out, I'm not looking for sex. If she give it to me, cool. Now I do have this rule saying that sex has to be an option, but we don't have to have sex. It has to be an option. You have to be willing. And I'll do a video explaining why I say that. And I'll give a little piece of it. A woman who sleeps with you trusts you. When a woman spreads her legs to you, that's the most, and she's naked, that's the most vulnerable position she'll ever be. That's the biggest form of submission. When she's on her back and her leg is spread, she is giving herself to you. That's ultimate trust. If you want to ask me to die for you, I need for you to trust me with your life. If you're around me, you have to trust me with your life. That's my way of saying it in a joking way. Subconsciously, women understand when I say that. I said, I say, I do 2 things well. I fuck good, but I fight better. It's like, because they understand exactly what I'm saying within that. And so, I've seen so many different situations. And I had to look at myself and say, yo, be more patient. Because they don't have anybody to let them know they're doing it wrong. And the guys who are saying it are not saying it in a manner for them to understand. They're so hostile and aggressive with it. I was one of those guys. I had to learn, yo, she's fragile. She's doing it because she is afraid. She's not going to tell you. She's not going to tell you. She is afraid. Her feelings are overtaking her. And what do people do when they're afraid? They get out. They run. And the thing is this though, I had to come to terms with it because I do the same thing to the Most High. When things get in ways where I can't understand or I don't get, instead of me running to the Most High and praying and asking for questions, I get away. I can't complain about a woman doing to me what I do to God. I can't complain about it. I can't be upset. It is what it is. I have to accept. And I have a friend of mine who like, DT, you be bugging at times. Now, sometimes I think he's wrong, but sometimes I do be bugging. Sometimes I do. So I'm making a conscious effort to be more patient and more understanding. Now, with that being said, I'm not going to get played. I'm not going to get toyed. I understand the difference. But I'm making an effort to mentally really try my best to be understanding and give more grace and be more patient. Because if I choose to deal with a woman, because I'll say this, my biggest mistake in my relationship with BJ and y'all know who that is that she offered her best and I told her it wasn't good enough. But initially when I asked her to be with me, I told her I'm taking everything that comes with you. And when she gave me everything, I told her, hold on, I don't like this. That's the reason love language can be dangerous. Because I think it's wrong of you to say, you need to love me this way. You're trying to force somebody to change. Find somebody who can love you that way. Or either accept the way they love you and give them time to show you, to occasionally give you the love that you're asking for. One of the scariest things, and I'll be honest, I felt this too. I felt this recently. Is to like someone and not know and not feel like they like you back. That's scary. To have feelings for someone and you don't know if it's mutual. And because in this dating game we play back and forth, as in you have to show me and prove to me that you care about me. And so, as a man, your responsibility is to provide security for the woman you need to talk to. And reassurance. You never know how deep someone's trauma is or how much they're hurting. Upon engaging with that individual, make up your mind if it's worth it. And if it's worth it, take the time and take the risk to be patient, to nurture, to guide, and lead that woman. I didn't think a man can heal a woman. I didn't think so. But as I began to look at things, I study and I look, boom, boom, boom. If she's willing to be healed, he can heal her. In a lot of cases, what happens is women end up settling with the man who they don't want, so they don't have that option. But if you're a man of value, a masculine man who moves in authority and leadership, you know how to guide, protect, and lead, you can lead her into her healing. It's going to take some time. That's why I say you have to be patient. But you have to see something inside of her and know that she's worth that risk. Only you as the man can decide that. Only I as DT family can decide that. If it's worth the risk. As in with me, as long as she's giving me what I'm asking for, it's worth the risk. Because even when I met with BJ, I was working around with BJ, but BJ stopped giving me what I was asking for. Now, could it have been because I wasn't accepting? It could have. I'm gonna do a fam talk breaking that whole situation down so people can understand on both sides. But the point of this video is to encourage men not to give up on these ladies. It's frustrating, it's difficult, it's challenging, it's annoying. I was walking one day 2 or 3 years ago and it was raining and I was at Walmart and this mother had her child out in the cold with no shoes and no blanket, and I got visually mad. And I was like, that baby need to be wrapped up. And this older lady saw me and we talked about it. And she looked me in the face, eye to eye, and said, sweetheart, please don't give up on us. Please do not give up on our women. And at the time I was like, man, fuck them. Because they this. And she looked at me, she was like, please don't give up on us. Because saw the frustration. She felt my energy. She felt like she kind of knew what I was thinking. She was like, I can tell that you're an amazing man. You're going to be a great husband, a great father. Please don't give up on us. It took a couple of years for that lady words to sit with me. But I have not given up. I talk crazy all the time. I'm wanting to. And I have seen successful relationships. And I'm going to start talking about those a little bit more. But as of right now, I'm asking all men, be patient. However, this is the biggest caveat. Be patient with a woman who you think, who feels, who look like she's worth it. Okay? I know this is a whole different energy, a whole different film talk. I get it. We'll get back to the fun stuff next time. But it was really pressed on my heart to have this conversation before I go to the gym. So with that.